anytime I see this Kenneth Okonkwo interview, I'd always like react to him. I'd always enjoy him. You know why? Because the guy, in the refresh our memory, in the talk waiting they sweet me for my own mind. I don't know how I go see him. I don't know how he reason his interview. So, but me personally, I enjoy him because waiting the guy they talk, waiting this guy they talk from out. I beg you need to watch this video. You understand? Because all these things now to enlighten Nigerians, make their brain no go shake. Make we no go make mistake. We don't make mistake, they come for many years. And they don't talk for this video. Say, if anything will go make Labour Party lose this election, I'm saying the Nigerian people use their hand, allow the people to steal their mandate, which is the truth. Because the way we are going, we know we are on point, we are on track. A lot of distractions are coming, but we have refused to let them, distract us. I'm obedient, to be honest. I have gone to the rallies, I have contributed my money to them, I have supported them. I want to even become a member of the Labour Party, but I'm not yet a member. But I know for sure that when the time reach for election, Peter Obi I go vote for. And I know so many people who I know, whether Yoruba, Hausa, all of them don't make up their mind to vote for Peter Obi. How make you watch this Kenneth Okonkwo interview? Listen to what he talk. Understand? Because this guy is highly learned. This guy knows book. And this guy they talk, say, look at what Tinubu said when they introduced the beavers. Saying that the beavers will destroy our democracy. At the end of the day, they talk, say, no be the beavers will destroy our democracy. Now Tinubu himself and his likes people like him, where they steal, where they buy vote and all these things, and then go destroy our democracy. So I beg, watch this video, react to it, tell me what you think about this interview. It's very interesting, it's very nice. I promise you, it's very sweet. You will enjoy them. And please, if you are new, I beg, no forget to subscribe to my channel. I did see your handwork. As they subscribe, they feel the impact, and God will bless you. As they be now, I will see you for my next video. Remain blessed and bye.
For joining us. Let's begin the conversation on the development. You saw the report on the arrest of one person that has well over 100 PVCs in Sokoto, and the investigations are going on where he got it and the details around what he made with it, and of course the conversations that came up yesterday on what INEC discovered about some bad eggs in the commission who were engaged in multiple registration. Let me get your view on that development.
Oh, well, it's a very sad development, but it's something that is expected from a government that has been known to have thieves in all the sectors of the economy, whether it's oil, whether in economy. You should expect that they should plant also their own thieves inside the INEC, because INEC is going to move down by the Electoral Act 2022. It might be very difficult for anybody to perpetrate anything without an insider. And you recall that after the Osun State election, there was only one person that said that the Electoral Act 2022 was going to destroy our democracy. And the person is Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He made it clear. And of course, with profound respect, sir, Electoral Act 2022 will not destroy our democracy. It will destroy the insatiable appetite of politicians, probably like you, to manipulate our election. After the Osun State election, Adeleke said that the difference between Electoral Act 2010 and Electoral Act 2022 is in his losing or winning election. You know that in 2010 Electoral Act, the overvoting is calculated not based on accredited voters, but based on a manual register. And can you imagine the absurdity of it? That you could bring a result that is actually more than the people that presented themselves to vote, and you have nothing in law to defend yourself. But in 2022, you saw that those things were taken care of. So the Beavers has provided a shield whereby, based on the accredited voters, that is what overvoting is based on. So the politicians now know that it is difficult to maneuver these things, and they are now planting their own people inside INEC so that they can operate from.
Are you worried about that scenario?
Very worried.
But because INEC says that they are going to deal decisively with these people who have been caught in this act?
INEC, with profound respect, can only express their wish, but their wish cannot be their command. When they are not in charge of the instruments of coercion, in other words, the instrument of enforcement of laws, they are not in charge of the judiciary. So they can only express their wish, but it's only eternal vigilance of Nigerians that will stop all these shenanigans of failed politicians who know that they have failed come 2023, but who are trying by all means to manipulate the process. 2023 is not going to be an election like any other, and that is why every Nigerian should be eternally vigilant. The INEC can only express. What bites do they have? They don't have any power over the police. They don't have any power over the judiciary. So I sympathize.
But do you trust
that
INEC would deliver on the promise of a free and fair election?
Professor Mahmood is the only INEC chairman that has the fortunacy to be appointed for the second time from my adult age, meaning that there is reasonable confidence in him that he has an intention to deliver. But the intention can only materialize if he is given the adequate support from the state. So if you say intention, fine. If you say wish, fine. If wishes were horses, beggars will ride. So Nigerians should not rely on the promises, wishes, or aspirations of INEC. They must move ahead to supervise vigilantly whatever is going to happen to make sure that the 2023 election is delivered.
You seem to be very quick in pointing accusing finger at the ruling party APC about some of what have been discovered. Are you saying that there are no bad eggs within your party? They are thinking of maneuvering the process? Because there are politicians. Politicians are not only in the APC or PDP. Your party, you are a politician.
Yes.
Are you saying that there are no, it's in only your party that you have saints?
All right. The monkey said he's carrying his child at the back and cannot vouch whether he will pick apple from his back. What I'm saying is, don't give any politician benefit of doubt, whether the person's name is Kenneth Okonkwo or another person. You're not going to vote for a pope. You're going to vote for a president. What I'm saying is INEC should not give any politician any benefit of doubt. Go in there, do what you're supposed to do, and whenever any politician wants to do anything that is untoward, take him out.
How do you do this without the law? I mean, there are those who have agitated for the Electoral Offences Commission. In that sense, a law that permits a body that will be able to prosecute electoral offenders adequately.
The problem we have in Nigeria is when a committee is not performing well. The first thing that comes to mind is to set another committee to check what that committee is not doing. We had ICPC, and we said they are not performing well. We formed EFCC. I want to let you know, if you like, set 100 commissions. If the attitudinal change and revolution does not come in, if the issue of integrity does not come in, the same virus that is in one will quickly go into another. And that is not saying that we do not need an Electoral Offences Commission or tribunal, but it is saying that it is not going to succeed if the same attitude to what we are doing now will enter into it. There is no law that we do not have that can take care of our problems in Nigeria. But the issue is the issue of integrity, character, and attitude. So whatever we are going to do, and I say, like I said, with all due respect, we may need it, but we will be duplicating incompetence and incapability if our attitudes do not change.
A lot of people have critically analyzed the electoral law and says, look, it has really provided for us a system that can give us a good election if people abide by it.
Yes.
And I see that a lot of Nigerians are also very vigilant. They're following the process. But I'd like to ask you, a very big question mark over our election in the last few years is the issue of money politics, vote buying. Does your party, the Labour Party, with Peter Obi leading the guard in your party, holding the flag of your party. Do you have what it takes to be able to stand shoulder to shoulder with the so-called bigger political parties money-wise?
Well, first of all, we have this our slogan, we don't give shishi. And it's a slogan that the Nigerian people gave to us. We did not even say it. It was the obedience that came up with that slogan. And what it means is that Nigerians are not going to succumb to the blackmail of vote buyers. They are tired. I've given you an example of my friend from Kebbi State, Comrade Dasama. He said the mother died and they told him he should not come home because of terrorists. His sister, the eldest sister, died and they told him he shouldn't come home because terrorists will kill him. And he said after that, he discovered that no more. He has been voting tribe, he has been voting religion, but now he wants to vote for his freedom. That in 2023, he will no longer do that. So the people that have been selling their votes before now, they want to vote for their freedom. So money is not going to play a lot of influence in 2023. The obedience have made up their mind that they will not give shishi, and they don't accept shishi.
Are your obedience enough to give you the kind of victory you envisage?
Every Nigerian is obedient. Do not ask me. Do not take my words for it. Take the words of Governor Obaseki, who confessed that there are obedience in his own family. Take the words of some spokespersons of the other parties who scream that some of their staff are obedient.
But the same Governor Obaseki said that the steam of the Labour Party will soon fizzle out.
What do you want him to say in front of his presidential candidate when he is doing his campaign? Go and ask him again, and he will tell you that if there is anybody that his team has been extinguished completely, is that of Atiku Abubakar, who, of course, should have been disqualified by now by going to the north and making a genocidal statement that Northerners should vote for North only. This was what caused genocide in Rwanda, when Hutus were told that they should not support Tutsis because they are cockroaches. Atiku Abubakar went to the north and said Northerners should support only the people from the north, not Yoruba, not Igbo. That is ethnic profiling. That's genocidal statement. Atiku knows he has failed. What he's trying to do now is to make sure he destroys our democracy after he has failed. And he should be called to order. INEC should be implementing Section 97 of the Electoral Act now on Atiku, because that's a criminal offense, trying to profile ethnic and religious groups. So it is Atiku Abubakar that I've always said he is very unfit to be president, and not only that he's unfit, he is now a threat to our democracy. It is him that when he launched his own campaign in Akwa Ibom, all of them were obi-centric. All of them were obedient. What other evidence do you want me to say? They were singing the redemption song Obi Kererenke in the flag off of PDP campaign. Where do you want to go and you won't see obedient? If I sample the people walking in this your studio, you just be shocked that even inside the heart of Shehu Kimbaloye, he may just be obedient in his heart. You're entitled to your thoughts. You may not just tell me.